Oh, hey there. Welcome back to episode 14 of Legendary. As always, Rock here. And I gotta turn those damn clouds off. Every time I switch between the newer versions of Minecraft and the older versions of Minecraft, it completely screws up like everything. Clouds off. Alright, good. Like my brightness gets all messed up, my audio gets all messed up. Everything that could go wrong goes wrong. You know. Just terrible things. And of course we don't have a pathway here. We should have made some ladders, I think. Oh well. This will give us a nice little staircase to get back up if need to be. But we're heading back into the peaceful lake, as you could probably quite easily tell. We didn't find a wool here last time, and good chance that there is a wool here. Well, not necessarily. It could be like the Caves of Confusion, the area that leads to the next area. Although, I'm gonna say there's a wool here. So we're gonna be starting off today's episode by doing a little bit of exploring and seeing what we have in store. Now, there was a bit of the area down here that we didn't fully explore just yet, so keep your fingers crossed. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a wool down here. Probably over to the side here. I'm going to be quite sad when my my torches run out. Oh, not my torches, sorry. My diamond sword runs out, because that's going to be fairly soon. Fairly soon. Okay, maybe there is no wool down here. Who knew? It was worth checking. Right. Her. No wool. There's something over here. Or is this the way I need to go? Hello? Okay, so that goes to the next intersection. Okay. So it appears that if I'm correct in my observations, there is no wool in this area. Oh, nope. Don't have time for you. Where are you? I see you. No time. So, if my assumptions are correct, and my observations are correct, there appears to be no wool in this area at all. Well, that was a waste of time. But that did give us some closure to know that there is, in fact, no wool in this area, and it's more or less just a transitional area over to intersection 5, I believe. So with that, we're going to be heading back. We'll be going into a new area today. There are 2 more areas left of the intersection. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but 2 more areas left of intersection 4 that we need to traverse through. Someone left a comment, I think, regarding this area in the last video, stating that this would be a good creeper farm, and it is indeed a good creeper farm for gunpowder in the off chance that I need gunpowder. So we'll be keeping that bad boy around just in case. Doubt we're gonna need it because I don't really have any plans to be using much / any TNT. But you never know. There's always situations where it's like, well, I need TNT for this. Like the bridge in Fertile Sky, when we did our LP of it, we made a TNT bridge in another. That was the most dangerous thing possible, and we did it with a smile. It was pretty funny. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend it. If I remember. Emphasis on the remember. I'll leave an annotation to it. Somewhere around here. Or here. Maybe here. So continuing on in our cycle, where we're going into the Merciless Magma Zone this time. Not sure what to expect. Let's make ourselves a little staircase. Boop. Not sure what entirely to expect, but we will give this a go. Ow! Okay. already going to be terrible. Ah. No. Alright. Torch you. No. Merciless Magma Zone has no lava. Good to know. If we hadn't already gotten the brown... Oh, the stupid bread. If we hadn't already gotten the brown wool, which I made a comment last episode, was because I wasn't sure if it was a brown wool area or not. But we've already gotten the brown wool, so no chance of that. Well, technically, could be a second brown wool, which would be hella trolly, and I'd laugh to see that on a map. Like you're going through, you get the brown wool, going through, you find another trolly area that gives you the brown wool as well. Oh. I think that would be pretty funny to see. Not gonna lie. Ah, who shit me? Nope. Oh. You damn skeleton. As you can see, we actually brought wood along with us this time around. I got another comment in the video saying, you know, Rock's got the supplies to do stuff, but he doesn't have wood. I was like, wait a minute. Damn it, I didn't have wood. So I actually brought wood with us this time. Oh, okay. So it's just a hidey area. Or I don't know, you call that a little loop-de-loop to give us some time to do this. This looks like the edge of the world. What a desolate place. It's like a giant sea of fire. What is out there? Do you think any minerals are brought up to the surface? Ooh, I like the sound of that. What kind of minerals do we got? What kind of minerals are we talking about? Ooh, I don't like the looks of that back there. What kind of minerals are we talking about here? Diamonds, maybe? Iron? Creepers? Creepers are minerals, right? I think so. Let's do this first of all. I have a feeling that it's gonna turn nighttime pretty quick, and we're gonna be having to run across our bridge again. And if we don't have it lit up well, you know what's gonna happen. Okay. Alright. Just keep going. Make ourselves a nice bridge. Luckily, all this lava is going to do some nice lighting. Actually, now I think of it, this lava is going to be terrible. The bad thing about this lava is that it's going to light up a lot of area. However, there's going to be a lot of darkness and a lot of area that's... and not a lot of area that mobs can spawn at. So I think we're going to be... dealing with a lot of max spawn here, which I'm really not looking forward to. Okay, I do have some more blocks. There we go. Let me get a little bit more of these around here. Any off chance I need to go that way. Okay. Alright. I can't see the sun, so I don't know. Oh! It's iron. Yeah! Not a huge amount, but there is iron there. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. We have a stockpile of iron around. Okay, we got some coal here, more coal. Okay, okay. We want to get a good feel for the area first before we do a huge amount, I think. Though I might investigate this mossy building thing right here. It does look very inviting. Hello? Oh, well, staircase into the depths of hell. That's inviting. Oh, don't tell me it's turning. Oh, God. Nighttime comes. No. No. Oh. Nighttime beckons. Hide your kids. Hide your chest. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick run back here. I'm going to get back to base. I think I'm going to need to bring a bed. So let me grab a bed real quick. I'll meet you guys back over here. Once it's daytime, we have a bed. We could plop a bed down over in that little mossy structure right there. I think this is the type of area that would benefit a lot from having a bed. It does look really big. So I could see there being a benefit to having a bed in this area. So let's head back over to our base. I'll catch you guys on a second. But I'm going to head back over to base, grab some supplies, drop off some stuff, make a bed, bring it back, and I will catch you guys in a second. So be right back. Look at that beautiful sunrise. You'd think you'd never see it again after inhabiting a terrible, horrible place like this. But we have a bed down, and our spawn is saved. Therefore, we will be victorious. We will be victory. We will be victory. Okay, so we've got our spawn set now. I do want to investigate this place a little bit. Ooh, I hear terrible things. I do want to investigate this place a bit. We're playing a dangerous game right here. Yeah, you know. That's how a rock rolls. Har, 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 har. Har, 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 har. I got flack on one of my previous episodes for making that comment. Or, I got kind of flack for that comment. I laughed a little bit, but I got some head shakes off of that. Ow. Oh, you don't seem like a very friendly area at all. Alright. 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go around. Light. La la la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Holy shit. Alright. Really, we just need to get rid of these damn skeletons. The skeletons are gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, shoot us. Jump! Jump! Jump, little guy! Ow. Hey! Son of a bee. Any more guys? I can hear them. Can I see them? 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, we're gonna play a dangerous game here in a second. We're gonna jump down. Ah! No. Hey. Damn. Ow! Okay, block you off. No, I'm on that apparently. Torch you up. Okay. Mission accomplished. However, we're going to have to break these, so, you know, our superpowers of insta-break will, once I finish this, you gotta warm it up a little bit, so, you know, pow! And Shazam! Easy as pie. Actually, a little bit curious as to what is in these chests. Okay, arrows, that's good. Bow and arrows. I think these are all bow and arrows. Yeah. I guess it's what the mobs will be using to gear up when they come to assault us. What a guy. Come here, skeleton. I hate you so much. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You know what I should do? Kill this guy first of all. I should, if I... You know what I need? I need a bucket. A bucket and some lava. That would be a good thing to have right now. Aside from that, we don't have that. Nope. Let's torch this up. Okay. Since a bucket of lava is not happening just yet, I could realistically go get some of that iron and make a bucket. Ah! No, 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 no. Okay. Hey, who said you could come up here? Oh. Torch? Okay. That's not what I wanted either. Torch. Torch. What do we got? Ooh. Okay. There is some pretty good stuff in here. Alright, nothing good in here. Alright, so... Ah! Where did you come from? I don't like this. I don't like your attitude, spider. Oh, we're out of food. We're out of food. Let's press forward. Damn it, spiders. There's a lot of spiders here. There's probably, if I had to guess, yeah, spider spawner. There's probably a few. Are you spiders? Oh, you're a couple of spiders. Okay. Alright. Best guess? Oh. It leads to lava. I was gonna say best guess is it leads to a wool, but is there a wool in there? Oh no, no! I can't get out the door. There we go. Wool, food. Oh, coal. And building blocks. Okay. Alright, so there is some good loot in this area. The question is... I hope I can get more in here. Please, good sir, would you mind being the wool box? Damn. No. Okay, so apparently... there was a little bit of good stuff in here. Not a huge amount. Not a wool area like I was expecting, / hoping for. Anything back here? Maybe. Hello? Nope, just a loot area. I was really hoping. Is there anything in here again? Not really. This other chest had a lot of good stuff in it, though. Nom 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 nom. Drop you. String will keep feathers. Okay. Not a huge amount in this area. Oh, building blocks are really good. Especially bricks. Bricks, nice and solid, nice and steady, nice and firm. We don't need more. Anything in here? Nothing. Okay. So that area was more or less just a pain in the ass. That's all it was. Damn it. I guess a bit of exploration. That's not a bad thing. Arrows could come in handy, though we do have a ton at the base already. I'll grab a bunch. And, there we go. Can't complain too much. We did get some loot out of it, so it wasn't all for naught, but not as much as I was. Woo! I don't know where you came from, you son of a bitch, but you almost wrecked us. Is that it for the daytime? Is it already turning nighttime? Oh, it is already turning nighttime. Well, lucky for us, I have a handy little bed here. And some materials. Boop. And we'll do ourselves. Wait, what am I doing? We'll do ourselves this little number right here. Store some goodies. Perfect. Perfect. Let me nap the night away, check our time, and we'll see from there. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I ended up going all the way back to base and grabbing some more supplies and a little bit of wheat to bring here to carry along with us. But I think we're going to continue along the pathway and see what lay in wait for us. Not entirely sure what to expect. We definitely are, I think, going to have to come back off camera and grab some of this iron. But I think for now, I'd rather not spend too much time grabbing it on camera. Looks like snow over there. It definitely looks like snow. Why would there be snow in a lava, magma, flamey like area? Huh. It's a good question. 'Tis a good question. One we'll have to find out at some point. Oh god. The more I play in this beta 1.7.3, the more I miss the newer versions of Minecraft. There's just so much stuff that we don't have that we have in newer versions. Like, you know, as convenient as not having stamina is, and I don't have to worry about like losing hunger because of sprinting and stuff like that. I think I'd still prefer having regen over having no regen. I'd still prefer to be able to sprint. I'd still prefer to be able to block and make potions and chant and all that. So it's awesome. I guess you could say awesome. As interesting as the older versions of Minecraft go, it still lacks. I guess you could say lacks the niceties of newer Minecraft. Oh, we have a dead end rail here. I wonder if it continues on over there. I don't really have a huge amount of blocks. We could steer. Let's go back. Let's just see down the other end of the rail. We know that this one kind of ends in a dead end. We can investigate the other side of the rail and see if that leads to anything promising. Hopefully it does. And you can just see all the diamond brushes the Vex used right there. It's fun looking back at old Minecraft and like the aesthetics that were used in it versus like, you know, new Minecraft and the aesthetics that people use in their maps. I mean, really, he made a giant square area and put diamond brush strokes all over the place. Like you would barely. Actually, no. I was gonna say you'd never see that in a newer map, but that's a lie. I've seen plenty of people do stuff like that. It's not always the best of looking, but it does. It's effective. But it's interesting to see the aesthetics of a older CTM versus the aesthetics of a new CTM. and it's kind of got a charm to it, a little bit of a charm. The you know, it's a lot rougher around the edges than, you know, say a newer map. But it's got a charm to it. It's very retro. I guess you could call it. The best way to describe it is retro. I mean, look up there. You can see on the left side of the screen. You see a corner. Like if I was making a map now, well, the current map I'm working on, I see a corner. I'm like, let me smooth that out, make it not a corner. So it's interesting to see the differences between older CTMs and like newer CTMs. Which, speaking of newer CTMs and CTMs in general, for those of you who don't know, I am working on a CTM at the moment, entitled Fractured Realms. So, I've been working on it for a month and a half now, maybe, or something like that. Kind of an on and off project. I haven't been straight working on it, so I've taken, you know, days and weeks off from it and been working on it. I have quite a few areas done already. I've got intersection 2 first pass done. Intersection 1, I still need to design 2 areas out for it. I'm working on the intersection 3 area right now. I have an idea for it, and I'm further developing upon it right now. So overall, though, I have only 3 areas that I need to still design out. 2 in intersection 1, and got my notebook right here. 2 in intersection 1 and 1 in intersection 4. It's going to be a 4 intersection traditional 16-wool CTM. So I still have 3 areas I need to design out, but overall, I'm very happy with the progress that I've made so far. Ah, damn it. It's inevitable. I'm going to have to bridge. Very happy with the progress I've made thus far, and I'm super excited to get this map out to see what you guys think of it. It's definitely a step above Arachnopocalypse. Arachnopocalypse, as it was my first map, had a lot of things in it that could have been improved upon, and although I think it turned out really well, there definitely was aspects of it that could be improved upon. So this time around, I'm making a actual full CTM, and I've been putting a lot of work into it, aesthetic-wise and gameplay-wise. I want there to be a really good balance between the aesthetics of the map and the gameplay of the map, where, you know, if you look at a lot of maps nowadays, there's kind of skewed to towards one side or another. There's very, very few CTMs nowadays that kind of work on balancing it so there's proper aesthetics and gameplay to it. Not to say that there isn't any maps that do that, but it's very there's a lot less maps that do that. A lot of maps will focus on the aesthetics or will focus on the gameplay, and not so much both. I can think of plenty of maps that kind of fit into that categories. However, there are some maps that do kind of focus on both. But that in itself is very few and far in between. But I'm not to toot my own horn or anything. I'm working very hard on kind of a mix of both, getting a good proportion between the two. I'm not a professional designer, but as an amateur designer, hoping to one day be a professional designer, I do have a lot of gameplay ideas and stuff to contribute to the map. So in general, I think I have a good handle on the gameplay aspect of it. The aesthetic aspect of it is going to be a bit trickier. I've never been really much of an artist. Like, I've sketched and stuff, but really it wasn't that good. So never was really much of an artist. So the aesthetics aspect of the map is going to be interesting, to say the least. I have ideas, but it'll be interesting to see them put into action. Okay. But I'm overall, I'm super excited for the map, and I'm hopefully you guys are super excited for the map. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I think it's going to. It's definitely going to show that I did put a lot of work into it. So hopefully you guys like it. If not, you know, it's not for everyone. Much like any CTM. Not every CTM is for everyone or liked by everyone. But I do have a lot of ideas for it. Now, I kind of want to talk a little bit more about it as I'm kind of going through. But like, in general, I have some ideas behind it. It's not a themed map. It's very reminiscent of an old school CTM. The way I think of it is as somewhat of a mix between maybe something like Spellbound Caves and Legendary. Legendary because of the variety of different areas that are in the map. You know, we're in a lava-y, magma-y place right now, but you know, a previous area we're in was a kind of a little area with a lake in it and stuff. So, you know, I'm kind of ooh, bread. Thank you. Ooh, a set of gear. How's our gear doing? Let's toss that shit out. So I've got the idea behind the map currently is it's a mix. A mix is it's a poor way to describe it. It uses flavors of flavors. I don't know. What are you getting at, Rock? It uses a variety of different interesting areas and gameplay to create an experience that's enjoyable for the player. However, the areas aren't so large as to be tedious and annoying. So some of the areas will be kind of smaller or on the smaller side. However, they will pack in a lot of gameplay, or at least be interesting enough. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for with the map. I want a good mix of gameplay and a good mix of aesthetics. So that's how I feel about the map. I do plan for a good mix of aesthetics and a good mix of gameplay, and I'm hoping that it works out well doing something like that. But we'll see. There's still a lot of work to be done on the map. It's still very much in its infancy, and I'm hoping that it evolves and grows a lot as I'm developing it. But we'll see. I'll be sure to give you guys more info as time goes on and as I develop the map more. I am hoping to do a lots of sand. I'm hoping to do a first or second quarter release of the map for this year. There's iron. Ooh, I wonder if this is like an iron deposit, iron vein area. I am hoping to do a first/second quarter release of the map, so it will be out this early this year. It's just a matter of when I finish it, I guess. So it'll be a little bit before it's released, but I do plan for a first or second quarter release of this year. So keep an eye out for it. I will be giving out more information as I get down to it, and there will probably be a little bit of a downtime after I finish it between beta testing and alpha testing and all of that before it gets released. So you guys will know in advance before I finish it. But it's I'm shooting for the first quarter or second quarter of this year. But I think before we try to get in too deep, I think we're running low on time, so I'm going to call it there for today. Luckily, we have pretty much all the supplies that we're going to need to continue on next time, so I'm not going to really go anywhere, and we'll continue on with what we have next time. So, thanks for joining, everyone. As always, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or feedback, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. As always, this is Rock, and I'll catch you guys next time.